Okay, the VID0 just cut off on me, but this is the same drive from the previous video, and it's still January 27th, 2013. This VID0 sometimes it acts funny and it just cuts off by itself, and I hate it when that happens because I would be saying something and then my thoughts would be said, and at times I would be saying something that I like to be recorded, and it shuts off. And so, especially when I'm riding my motorcycle, where I can't see the back screen where it tells me it has stopped recording, because when the camera is inside my helmet, I can't see it. It's below my eyes, in front of my nose, and it's real close to my nose, so I can't see the screen. And I would be talking about something, and at times there are things that I say that I don't repeat completely from the previous conversation that I've had with myself. Well, it's not a conversation, it's more, well, you could say it's a conversation with myself mainly, but at times I'm also trying to speak to an audience out there, whoever watches my videos, and sometimes there are some thoughts that I say, and I can't repeat them because, you know, it has already passed, and at times I forget what I haven't said because some of these videos are quite lengthy. At the time when I was recording with my motorcycle, my 2000 Yamaha R1, I tried to make the videos below 15 minutes because I had a restriction on YouTube at the time, but that restriction has been lifted, and I'm able to record any length of video and be able to upload it on YouTube. At times I would like to edit some of the video, but with the but the Adobe Premiere video editing software that I have, when I try to upload directly from Adobe Premiere, it only allows me to upload 15 minutes worth of video, even if that restriction has been lifted. Let's see if I can make this light. No, I won't make it. It's better to just slow down and stop than to chance a few seconds. I would still rather be a few seconds late from where I'm trying to get to than get into an accident trying to hurry, trying to beat a yellow light. But yeah, the not Photoshop, I keep saying Photoshop because I got the bundle which included the Photoshop software as well as the Premiere software from Adobe. So I have both of those software, one for editing photos and the other for editing videos. And I got those at the same time, and the version I have is, I think, the 9th version, and I think they've already came out with the the 10th or 11th version. There are some features that are new in the newer versions, but for the purposes of the videos that I try to edit, as well as the photos that I try to edit, I don't really need those new features. So there's no need for me to upgrade when I already have what I need. But like I was saying, the Adobe Premiere 9 video editing software that I have has a feature where you can upload directly to YouTube after you have edited your software to where you want to show what you have recorded, and take away the parts that you don't want to show or you don't want in the video. And again, the limit for me is 15 minutes within that software. I don't know how to remove that limit, even if I already have an account with YouTube that allows me to upload any length of video. So I think a lot of the new members of YouTube who have just recently signed up also have a 15-minute limit. I'm not 100% sure that that's the case, but for me, I've been with YouTube since 2006, year 2006. So, and I haven't had any major violations on my account, so they allowed me to upload videos of any length, whether it be an hour long or 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm sure it could even be video as long as, you know, an entire day, but I don't know who would sit there and watch a video of an entire day's worth of length, which is what, 24 hours. So, but I do have that option if I ever do need to upload videos, you know, that long. I recently bought the GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition video camera. I've recorded maybe a handful of videos so far at 720p and 120 frames per second, as well as some 1080p videos at 30 frames per second. What I found out when I was uploading the 720p high definition videos at 120 frames per second, it took a really long time, and that's because of the file size that I tried to upload on YouTube. And at the time, I didn't really necessarily need the extra large capability of capturing video at 120 frames per second. That option is mainly for those videos that you want to slow down and you want to watch it in slow motion. I will be taking some video at 720p at 120 frames per second with my RCs. What I have in mind right now is to record my 1/10 scale two-wheel drive slash, making a bunch of jumps at the RC track that I have built with my brothers, and I would like to be able to slow down the video and have it show smoothly as well as clearly. sometimes when you're trying to slow down some videos and you don't have enough frames per second, it gets kind of choppy and it's kind of blurred and it's not as clear. And I've had experience with that before there was even any high definition videos or any high definition video cameras. I was using a Sony DCR HC90E, which I bought in Dubai when I was there, and at the time they didn't have any, like I said, high definition video cameras, so that was one of the best models that was available at the time, and it cost me nearly $1,000 for that video camera, and I'm sure the technology has made that video camera obsolete, but I still plan on using it for taking pictures. It was one of those handy cams that recorded in a mini DV tape, and it had expandable memory with a memory stick duo, or memory stick pro duo, which is a propriety of Sony. The SD cards have been more popular, and most video recording devices today allow expandable memory with the SD cards, whether it be SD, SDHC, or the SDXC. With the SDXC, that's the highest possible memory memory room for certain video cameras. Some video cameras aren't capable of recording with the ultra high settings of some of these SD cards, so you would have to refer to your owner's manual and see if your video camera is capable of allowing these high capacity SD cards to be used. I know that when I contacted Canon, I sent them an email about my Canon PowerShot ELPH100HS, and they told me that I could not use the UHS-1 memory cards because I don't think it's fast enough to record using those memory cards. But I do have the regular SDHC memory cards, and I bought half a dozen of those, and I use them now for my new to me Kodak PlaySport ZX5 pocket camcorder. I still haven't had a chance to view the nighttime videos I'm taking with the Creative VID0 2nd generation 8GB pocket camcorder with the maroon buttons, and if the picture quality from the VID0 2nd gen is better than the ZX5, then I will continue to use the VID0 2nd gen, and if that's the case, I will keep an eye out on eBay to see if they have more of these very specific pocket camcorders that I'm looking for. They do sell the other second gen VID0s, but I'm more into the ones with the maroon buttons because I have first-hand experience using those video cameras. And I actually had a chance to buy a used one, but with used cameras you don't know if they're gonna last long or there have been excessive use of those pocket camcorders. So if I run into a new one, I'll be sure to place a high bid on that video camera, just so that I will have a third one. I already have two of them, but having a third one is just for my peace of mind, because I intend on moto vlogging with either my motorcycle or with both my motorcycles or this 2013 Kia Soul. So maybe down the road in the future some pocket camcorders will still be available with better technology, but as of now, for the price, I'm still willing to go ahead and purchase these second gen VID0s, the ones with the maroon buttons. But all of that depends on how the video quality comes out on YouTube during my low light videos, such as tonight when I'm recording at night. And I'll be comparing that to the ZX5, the Kodak PlaySport ZX5 pocket camcorder. I already know how the ZX5 looks, and the low light videos that I've taken while I've been driving hasn't been that stellar. There's a lot of noise in the video, it's not as clear. And at the time I was taking the video at 720p at 60 frames per second. I don't know if 1080p will improve the low light capability, but I doubt it will help a lot. So my plan is to compare the Creative VID0 second gen to the ZX5, and if the VID0 provides clear video with less noise in low light, then I would purchase another of these second gen VID0s. There's actually this seller on eBay, and he's got a quantity of maybe 5 or more of these second gen VID0s with the maroon buttons, but his asking price is close to $100 plus shipping. And I've seen these, I was able to acquire these pocket camcorders for less than that. So I'm willing to take my time in looking for a new one, but at a better price. But anyway, this is USS Princeton 2004 signing out.